no, we're right back into it. What is up, guys, and welcome back to more Genshin Impact. We went out and we became ninja, or we hired a ninja by the name of Sayu. I don't even know if she's in here anymore, but it's a character, a playable character that I actually got at one point. But she seems fun. It's nice being able to see all these characters. I know I talk about it all the time. I love all the characters in Genshin Impact. It's really cool. But she went and found some evidence, I guess I would say, of the, what is it, Koju clan betraying the Shogun, or is it it's one of the commissions. I get some of the names mixed up. I do apologize. It's one of the commissions. Yes, is it the Tenryu commission? I think that might be it. You know, I could probably even just look at this. Yep, Tenryu. Got it. I got it, and I confirmed it for y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way up there, and maybe get another ally?
Lady Guji.
Scary ally?
Here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone, and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sara. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryu Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryu Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Uh-oh.
Kujo Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryu rebellion is successfully underway. Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct? You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need. Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the Traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
All right. Cool. Where are we on our adventure rank, by the way? Okay, we're maybe a third, barely a third there. I'm gonna switch over to... I like Beto. Beto's awesome. Okay, we're gonna go over this way. Where are we heading, even? We're definitely not gonna glide all the way over here. So if I drop right here, do I get caught again? Should we risk it? Nah. Let's not risk it. Okay. Here we go. So back to the statue. Are we gonna fight the Shogun again? You guys can tell I'm like shook from it. It was terrifying. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let me I don't want to show myself in front of the guards.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Good.
Haha! Perfect. No one's arresting us. Stuff's getting pretty good. Herman, you were right. Stuff's getting pretty good. Okay. Yeah, we'll go in with my my usual team.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top.
Oh!
No one is allowed to enter.
What? Sweet!
Out of my way! I need to
cool.
speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Nice.
Verdict is, I must
Death.
withdraw.
Strike!
And let's see if I can even hit him. Holy crap. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna overload you.
Judgment! Punishment! Eyes on me!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
I love it.
Retribution! I'm lost. Brace yourself.
Oh, what's
Glory
up?
to the Shogun!
Allow me to strike first.
I will destroy you, dude.
Leave it up to me. Time to clean up.
All right, time to heal Diluc.
Slash!
You suck at your aim.
I dare you! Clear cut!
Nope, I don't think so. Boom. All right.
Who goes there? Soldiers, quick!
Shiver!
Nice. And why am I'm only aiming at that one guy. Come on. I can't see. Okay. There we go.
Show me what you
To ashes!
Boom.
burn!
Storm the front!
Boom. Man,
Battle formation!
Kujo's awesome!
Soldiers, quick! Train harder.
There we go.
Stop! Sara, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master,
Go on, ask
Have
him.
questions.
Don't let him intimidate you.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryou Commission really betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decree is upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sara.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior, especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that, as would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
Yeah.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat, a Harbinger by the name of Signora.
Oh no.
Signora's the one behind all this? Ugh, not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman.
Oh, yeah.
We should have known.
A diplomat
Oh,
from
boy.
Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Sara stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this!
Oh man, things are getting intense. Ah, I can't wait. I'm nervous and I still can't wait. You know what, I gotta heal up. There we go. Diluc is kind of he's a glass cannon, that's for sure. So does this mean I can walk out in front of these guys and be okay? Sweet. Okay, where are we even heading? Hold on. I might need to... Another character? Asakura and art to be honed. Oh, it's a daily commission. Well, let's go and do it really quick. I gotta get better about doing my daily commissions. I have such a hard time completing them sometimes. I don't know if you guys are in the same way. Dropping in from the top. Oh, dude, I will destroy you. I will destroy you.
Time for retribution!
You can't run!
I must.
He didn't even stand a chance. Okay, cool. So we got that. Now let's go ahead and see. Yeah, there it is. By the way, sorry if you hear my dogs bark. They might start barking. They hear something, so. All right, where are we heading? Oh, we're heading right back up, huh? Okay. Oh. What? What y'all doing? Just chilling out? Oh man, this does not look good. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I hope I'm ready. We gotta be ready. We're totally ready. We're totally ready. We got this. Oh, is that Signora? Oh, man.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market.
Is that Koju
Have
on the
you
ground?
learned your lesson now?
Oh no!
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone, not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
Oh.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part!
Oh man, okay. I'm not sure what to expect with her.
A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Okay, looks like she's ice. So...
I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid
Oh, nice, okay. Nice, okay, so we're doing pretty good at it. Oh, but she...
I'll catch up.
Oh, I see it, okay. I see it. She gives us the sheer cold, huh? There it is.
Into the frozen void.
Oh. Come on. What in the world? Oh, I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna totally destroy her.
Detestable.
Oh man. Okay. Gotta heal up to Luke.
Into the frozen void.
Ah, there you are. Perfect. Thanks for coming to me.
Judgment!
I did not want to do Rosaria. What in the world? That was wild.
Power that ended high.
Oh, she does the same thing that Rosaria does.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew.
Oh, you know, I actually have something for the, yeah, let's do that. Okay. We'll do, that. Luke, you are a glass cannon.
Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Okay. Here we go, and...
Verdictors?
I hope she's not healing in there.
Leave it all to me.
The pale flame smolders.
I'll catch up.
There we go. Almost there. Okay, we broke the cocoon. Now she's gonna probably come out more powerful. Is that fire? Oh, what the heck? So she's ice and fire. And what was Child? He was electro and water, right?
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering.
Oh, this one's no joke.
In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Okay, so this one gives us incredible, like, huge fire things. Okay, I see you. Oh man, okay. Cool me off. Get out of there. Okay. Where is she? There she is.
You can't run. Leave it all to me.
Oh, this is intense, guys.
Dance, my pretties.
Oh, man.
Who dares?
The music is awesome, too.
A witch!
I will destroy you.
Not every wound will heal. To ashes!
There we go. Getting it.
Judgment! Hot immolation! Cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Oh man, okay. This chick is crazy. How do I even... Does she stop? Okay, she does stop.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Gotta stay near these things.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
Ah. Oh, Noelle, watch out. Definitely watch out. Here she comes.
Take this! Yeah! Judgment!
Embrace your searing reckoning! Yeah! Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal!
Judgment! Yeah!
Okay. We're getting her down. Oh no, these things are gonna break, huh? I gotta keep these things in good shape. Come over here. There we go. Okay.
Leave it all to me.
Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal!
You can't run! Punishment! Looks like
Burn!
Okay. Where's Big? Okay, there she is.
Eyes on me!
Oh man. Oh no, let me eat something. Okay, there we go. HP already full. Okay, cool. And then I don't have anything to protect against. Let's see. Just revives. Alright, here we go.
Who dares call me a witch?
I do? Oh man, this is tough. Okay, the other one came
Not
back.
every wound will heal.
I gotta get out of the.
Ashes will remain.
Oh.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Judgment!
Verdict is...
This is very intense. Very intense. I can't lose
Embrace
Noelle.
your searing reckoning.
Get away from me.
Not every wound will heal. Embrace your searing reckoning.
Lights out.
Come over here. Oh no, it's the meteor shower. Oh no, I just went right into it. Oh, we almost got her, guys. We almost got her.
All must burn.
Not bad.
Oh no, Beto's almost down. Okay. There we go. And down for the count. We got her. Oh.
So strong, but how?
You know the rules. Payback.
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat.
You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
Oh my god!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Whoa!
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right?
What is going on?
Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
My guy's just kind of walking on his own. Guess that takes care of that with Signora.
One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone. She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chinna,
Gotta click it!
let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
Yeah, something's not right.
Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaemiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Oh no! Oh, he got the second vision!
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Nice, Kazuha! no! We're right back into it. Oh no, guys!
So we meet again.
Oh crap!
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me.
Oh no, guys.
Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
Burn!
Strike dead!
Okay, okay, we got this, we got this.
To ashes!
Okay, we got this.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. This ends now. Inferior. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Strike dead.
Okay. 2 boss battles, we got this. Maybe.
You can't run! What a nuisance!
Oh.
Strike dead.
Get out of there, Diluc!
Evasion is futile.
Yeah, Diluc is not doing good.
Inferior.
Okay. Oh man, she hits hard. She just hits so hard. It is ridiculous.
I missed a spot.
Dang it.
Instabilities will be removed.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh no. Okay, well, we are where we are.
Strike dead. This ends now.
Maybe I shouldn't do Diluc.
Yeah. Evasion is futile.
Okay. Or are we doing this again? Okay, we survived it.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
All the visions. Oh man, this is nuts. Okay.
Verdict is...
Nice. All right.
Eyes on me!
Leave it all to me, as a good
Finally.
knight should.
This one, fleeting shadow. All desire.
Retribution!
Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Oh man! Oh no, she got me with that one,
Your
huh?
verdict is decided.
Ah, Diluc, you are such a glass cannon.
Verdict is...
Steady as stone, as a beautiful maid would.
Your verdict is decided. This one,
I will heal Diluc. I gotta heal Diluc.
You can't run!
your verdict is decided.
To ashes!
All will be severed.
Burn!
Man. This is just a nuts fight. I love it. Oh my god. Boom. Okay, that's fine. We're good.
Your verdict is decided. This one,
Leave it all to me,
fleeting
as a
shadow.
good knight should.
Come on, come here.
Of yearning,
There we go.
cold returns to silence.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Got it.
Judgment! Shiver!
Oh, we got it.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liuye? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning.
We
As
did
promised,
it, guys!
The Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt
we did
Decree.
it.
Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of Euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions
That was his friend's sword.
outlive their masters
I had a
long
feeling when I
after
saw
the
that.
soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Man, that was absolutely nuts, guys. Wow, okay. You know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. That was, it's starting to get to be a little bit of a long video, but wow, that was crazy. That was kind of like, you know, in the end of Liuye. It was like you fight Child, then you all of a sudden you're fighting a sea god, and it was just crazy, something like that. But wow, that was insane. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching all my videos. If you are enjoying them so far, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notifier, and smash that like button just so I know you are enjoying those videos, and I will continue to make awesome videos for you. Other than that, we will pick up right here where we leave off, and we will go talk to Yae and I guess finish the Inazuma questline. It ended it was really quick at the end, but I will see you guys in the next episode.
No, let me try again.